right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Planet Crafter. So, Planet Crafter is a game that's been in early access for a while and is recently released in its 1.0 update. Planet Crafter is a kind of what it says on the tin. You are a person sent to a planet to make it livable, basically. And doing various things, you're to survive and thrive and make the planet habitable for people. It's a very nice game. I got turned on to this game by the YouTuber Drawing Pen back when it first released in early access, is how I found out about the game. And also, I found Drawing Pen themselves. Really nice YouTuber there, if you wish to go and watch them. And it did a whole long series on it and everything like that. Has done off and on updates to his series as the early access has progressed. I haven't watched all of it, but I did watch a pretty good bit of it up till around the time that they added rocket launches to the game to increase your ability to craft the planet. So, but there's also some things that happened during early access. Mods came out. And you know me, I love a good game that can be modded. And this one can be modded. It's a little different than most games. The way this one works is you need what is known as the BepInEx. BepInEx. Version 5.4.22 is what you need, at least for most mods nowadays, especially since 1.0 came out. What you have to do is you have to install this. It comes as a file. You install it into the game directory, the main game directory. You launch the game, you quit the game, then you go edit the config file of the BEP to change one line from false to true. If you wish, I can show this in a guide video. If you wish, just let me know if you want to mod the game. And then you put the mods in the config in the plugin folder, and you have mods. There's also keybinds for the mods that they use to turn them on and off if you wish in game. There are 3 mods that I've downloaded and used, and if you've watched my 7 Days to Die series or played any 7 Days to Die yourself, you know these mods because they're pretty iconic. From that's where I found these mods, first ran into these type of mods. The first one is craft from containers, craft from nearby containers, basically what it says. These are all also on Nexus Mods and will be linked in the description of this video if you wish, with a link to the BepInEx page as well. So there you go there. So craft from nearby containers, basically what it says. If you have a container with stuff in it, you can manually crafting it and other things with it. Later on in the game, there is what is known as an auto crafter that kind of does the exact same thing, but this allows you to have this function from the beginning. Then there is the auto store function. Basically, this is just pushing a keybind to move your inventory into the same inventory. So if we have iron in our character inventory, it will move it to the iron with the iron in the other inventories. Basically is what that does. And then something that I'm surprised this game does not have, because this game is crafting intensive focused. This game does not have this, but there is a mod for it. It's called Pin Recipe to Screen. What it does, it says what it does. It says what it does what it says. You just middle mouse click on a recipe, it will pin it, and you can clear it by pressing the C button. Basically what it does. And that is it. Now, I've owned this game since early access, since I've watched Drawing Pen, but I've never played it because I've always felt that I would get a lot more out of this game when the full release was out. So we're pretty much going to be doing a full series on this, going through, I think, if I remember correctly, from reading the early access notes and everything, there are, I think, 3 endings that you can get to the game. So I'm not sure which ending we'll get, we'll try and see which one we get as we go through the game. But I'm planning on this to be a full series. All right, so let's go in. I have my options set up as normal. Turn down the audio some, and these are the keybinds. I don't know if I need to change anything in here yet or not. We'll see as we go along. And then the graphics ultra, I have changed the field of view from 60, which is the minimum, up to 80. We'll see if that's enough or if we actually need to go back down on it. So going to go to new game. Also, this game is multiplayer. If you wish to play with friends, it is a multiplayer game. This is going to be my YouTube series. Game mode is going to be standard. We're going to just use standard things. There are various landing places you can go. The newest one, I think, is Ice Plains, and it is pretty difficult from what I understand as a starting spot. But I'm going to leave all of this as normal. You can do like free build, so you can have like a creative mode if you wish to. You can unlock certain things automatically to start with them unlocked. So like auto crafters, which I was talking about earlier, drones, ore extractors, space trading, teleporters, randomizing the ores. So there's the ores do different things. You will, from what I understand, I can't be certain, but from what I understand what randomized ores does, the ores are the same. It's just what they're used to craft that is different. So you could get something that is a late game ore that you need early on. So you would have to find some way to get that late game ore early. That is, yeah, so it is some things there. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to do a standard start here. And then we're going to load this up.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Yay. Ugh. Well, we woke up at least, so that's something. So what we got here? Left click to read the message. All right. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world. You need to generate O2, heat, and pressure. First reach 175,000 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. And this is the game. Now, one thing I don't know, because in the part of early access I watched didn't have any, but I don't know if there are monsters in the game now. Don't know. There could be enemies that we have to avoid, or it could be a completely barren world, but as we fill it up with creatures, there could be enemies that we have to watch for. But we also have, as you can see in the bottom left, a heart icon. That is actually our food. Why it's a heart icon, I don't know, but it's food. Then we have the liquid icon, that's our water, and then we have our O2, which goes down while we're outside, as you can see. And our max O2 right now is 100. All right, so this is still the same. All right, we start with the chest. We start with the Lerma seed, okay, some food, 4 food, and 2 oxygen capsules. Well, let's take this with us in case we need it. This is our crafter. So we can make an oxygen capsule. We can make water bottles, which we need ice for. We need 2 cobalt to make oxygen. We need 2 silicon and 2 magnesium to make a microchip for construction. So this allows us to construct things. We have silicon and magnesium to make a deconstruction chip. So that lets us take things apart. A torch. So that's a light. Press F to toggle. A backpack to increase our inventory size, and an oxygen tank to increase our oxygen stuff. Tab opens this screen for us. So this is our inventory. We can sort with here. We can dump things, or we could transfer over. And this is our suit. We can put upgrades in. And this is a storm system, which has various effects on you. These are your ores right now. This right here is the cobalt. This right here is ice, which is used to make water. This over here is the silicon, so we do need some of that. Left click to collect. Also, really quickly, we're going to turn that right down because that's just a little bit crazy. I thought I turned that down enough. Apparently not. So what's this? This is our iron. So this is the main thing we need early on is iron. Titanium, I know we're going to need some of that. Let's get back inside real quick. This is your house right now while you're getting for oxygen. Let's see. Let's do this. So I middle mouse clicked and this pinned our recipe. So it says we need 2 iron and we have 1 in our inventory. So we need to find another iron here. And we can sprint with the shift key. So now we have our backpack. So let's go back and deal with that. Do that. And then we just click it and it adds it to it. And we got a spot. We got more inventory room now. All right. So let's grab some ice and some cobalt. Wants us to craft a tier 1 oxygen tank, huh? Okay. Well, let's do that so we know what we need. So we need another cobalt, which is pretty easy. This is this right here. We need another iron, and we need a magnesium. We haven't seen magnesium here yet. That's the iron. That's more titanium. We don't need that. That's the silicon. More silicon. That's more iron. Yeah, I'm not seeing the magnesium. I know what here's some over here. I know what it looks like. I just don't see any. Also, there are chests out in the world. There are crashed wrecks, and we're going to die. Oh, this is I just wasn't paying attention. Well, our first death. That's unfortunate. But yeah, but you just wake up back in your capsule. Unless you're on hardcore, and then you kind of do it. Also, you drop your stuff, so you need to take all that. There we go. Our first pass out, I guess you could say. It's not really a death. We just passed out. More silicon. I know where some is, but fortunate that it's a little bit too far right this second. Trying to look for some closer, but I just do not see it. Let's see what's in this chest to see if there's any in here. Ooh, there's at least a couple. Okay. Well, I'm going to take all I can and go back. Yep, we got an oxygen level low, but this time we're a lot closer. So we should be able to make this now, but we're full. So real quick, let me throw this cobalt in here. And then we can make that. And then we can equip that. And then we need to make the construction chip. Also, clear it out while you're out, not in there. So we need another magnesium here. We need one more magnesium that we haven't found yet. I'm going to go check on this chest again to see if there was another magnesium we couldn't get real quick. Also, there is a thing in that... okay, there's that in there. There is a thing where the later you check on... we should be able to go further afield now because we have higher oxygen. But there is a thing where if you check the chest later... you can you do get better loot the later you check it in your run. Apparently that is a thing that people have found out. All right, so let's grab that. Okay, so now we can craft things if we wish. All right, and then it wants me to craft a living compartment. That I know we need iron for. So let me grab an iron. Yeah, I have an oxygen deal in my inventory and I just forgot. Problem is, well, for right now we can do it here. The problem is later on you add water to the game. You got to be on the high ground. So, and this is, I know for sure in early access at least, this was not the high ground. This is actually in the deal. So, okay, that's the chip. This. Hold on. Ah, Q. That's what I'm looking for. So it wants us to craft one of those. Oh, we need another iron and a titanium. All right. So it's Q. I got to remember that. So we need another iron and we need a titanium. I guess we used our titanium. I know we had one. All right, but there's titanium out here. I remember seeing it. I just got to find it first. Also, you notice I'm not eating. The reason why I'm not eating or drinking yet, especially the drinking part, is because the drinking will fill you back full, no matter how low it is. Eating, not so much, but drinking will. It will just completely fill it, no matter how low it is. It's kind of why I've not done it yet. All right, so we need a living compartment. So let's do that. Also, this does not have snapping. So you are making your own thing. So we also now need this thing. Also, clearing the thing apparently clears all of it, so that's good to know. So we're going to need, do we have silicon on us? No. Going to need a silicon. I know I have one of those in here. Going to need one more titanium and one more iron. That's a silicon. That's not what I wanted, but it is what it is. Here's the iron that I needed, and then I need a titanium. There's a magnesium that I missed earlier. I think this is a titanium here. Okay. So let's head back and add this door. I have no idea what the low power thing is about. That's new. Oh, I know what low power is about. It's for powering your machines and stuff. All right, so we made this. Now it wants us to craft a tier 1 drill and a tier 1 wind turbine. All right. So let me clear that out. First, we're going to need this, and then we're going to need that. So we just need, iron. Okay, so iron for the wind turbine, which is our power. I'll just throw that. We need iron and titanium. It hasn't been updated. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I wrong about that? No, I'm not. I would just click the wrong one. I was trying to put down the deal. All right. So let me go in here real quick and I'll grab out. Oh, I don't have a water bottle. Let me make that. Okay. So I can make that. I'll go ahead and grab another ice or another one when I need it. I cleared this out, which I didn't need to do. Let us see. We need the titanium. And we need an iron. That's silicon. Where is... Ah, iron. There we go. And now I'm going to do... Just right-click it to drink it. Like I said, it fills you back full no matter how low it is, as far as I know. It's the way it worked before. And there is that. Now, this will start our TI going up. Like I said, you needed oxygen, you needed heat, and you needed... what the hell was the last one? Needed oxygen, heat, and O2. Oxygen, heat, and pressure. And those give heat. Alright, so our next thing is we need to craft a terraformation screen and a blueprint screen. Okay. So this one and this one. So we need... I don't think I have any iron in here. No, I don't. So I need an iron. I need 2 iron and another silicon, actually. Okay. Here's some iron. Here's some silicon. And then I have everything. No, I need 1 more iron. Need another iron for the other part. Silicon. Titanium. Iron. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to seeing it. Oops. And you can jump. Here we go. No, that's silicon as well. That's what's throwing me off. The silicon and the iron, to me, look kind of alike. There we go. It's they're similar enough. See, this is the iron, this is the silicon. They're different, but when you're in a hurry, you really can't tell if you're just glossing over them. So we're going to craft this stuff in here. So we're going to make one of these. You can use your mouse wheel to do it, and you have to hook this one onto a wall, and then this one can go onto the floor or a desk if you wish. Now, I'm going to clear out that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to our box over here. There was something in there that is really good that you can get in these boxes, and it is one of these. This is known as the blueprint chip. That's what you use the screen for. And also, I don't have it yet. I'll have to come back and get that. But we can deconstruct that box for 1 iron as well. So not only that, remember to try to deconstruct the box for an iron. There's also gold boxes out there that have even rarer loot in it. And that will give you higher tier stuff when you deconstruct it. So we need to get... how are we doing? Yeah, I'll pass on the flashlight for now, and we'll make this one. So I need a silicon and a magnesium. I have the silicon. I just need the magnesium. We'll do the chip in just a second. I want to go ahead and just get this so I can get that box. We needed a magnesium, right? This over here. As you can kind of think of this as a incremental clicker as well, because your job is to make the number go up. That's your job, to make the number go up. It's kind of an incremental clicker in a way. All right, so we were going to go and make the deconstruction chip real quick. That one. And then we'll throw that in there. And later on, we get the ability to increase our deals, so we can add like the flashlight and other things as well. All right, so let's go back over here to the box. You can mouse wheel and it changes your tool. As you can see, if you look at our tool, there's a flashlight, there is a hammer for construction, and the deconstruction one, so we can deconstruct it and get our iron, like I was saying. Okay. Actually, I think this is the mining one. But you can also do the mining one on the construction deal as well when you left click. All right. So we don't need that anymore. We want us to craft a tier 1 heater and a veggie tube. So it wants us to craft that and the heater as well. Ah, this is going to take us afield. Okay. So we're going to have to prepare for this. Well, I have to think about how I want to do this one. First, we're going to go ahead and construct this water bottle. I am going to need another ice, an iron, and a magnesium. Okay. So we have iron on us. We have 1 iron already on us. We need 1 ice and 1 magnesium. Here's our ice. And there was a magnesium over here somewhere. Right here. And this will get us our veggie tube. All right. Let's go put our veggie tubes out. And this one, if I remember correctly, you have to build in something. You can't build it out here. You have to build it inside. And now we have the tier 2 oxygen tank. And the reason why we have a tier 2 oxygen tank is because our terraform index, as the number goes up, we unlock things. So that sound, that sound, is that we lost power. Because each of these things costs power. So we need to make another one of the wind turbines. So let's go in here and grab an iron that we have. And make a wind turbine over here with the other one. And now we have power again. And because this took our power, this costs 0.35 kilowatts right now. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the heater by itself. We need the, also it wants us to do the progress screen. We haven't got that one yet. We'll get that one in a little bit. Okay. So the problem is we need iridium. And I know iridium is far away from here. We got to go that way. So we need to prepare a little bit. The thing to do to prepare for a long trip is 2 things. You need food and water. And then you need the ability to make one of those. This is your oxygen deal. You take this with you, take the ingredients to craft this with you and put it down and take it with you as a mobile base to restore your oxygen early on. Eventually you won't need it because eventually you'll have oxygen on the planet, but also eventually your oxygen tanks will just increase and you don't need it anymore. So, all right. But before we go, I just remembered we did get a blueprint chip, so we can go in here and click decode a blueprint microchip. And now we have the tier 1 agility boots. We're not going to be able to see them because we don't have the thing. I think, yeah, we don't have the thing yet to do. Oh, we do. It's right here. We need an iron and a silicon for it. Okay. Iron and a silicon. Well, there's our iron. And we need some silicone. Is that the no, that's more iron. I'll take that. I need that for sure. We need some silicone or iron, please. Thank you. Silicone? Nope. It's iron. Don't want more iron yet. That's more iron, of course. More iron. More iron. Ah. Silicones, please. Yep. Alright, so let's go back this way. And let's go and make that tier 2 crafter. This allows us to craft higher tier stuff, of course, as the name implies. We can craft more things. So we're going to set this like right over here. Like that. Also, I forgot about this thing. We need to add something to this. And we got something when we came here. And that is this, a seed. What this does is it allows us to put this in here and grow things. This gives us the ability to get oxygen. Just putting this here doesn't do nothing but use your power. But putting something in it increases the oxygen number. There are, like it says, 3 things: terraformation, oxygen, heat, pressure. This is your overall score. These 3 increases the overall score. And it unlocks things, as you can see. So now we have the ability to make the tier 2 oxygen off in this thing, and the exoskeleton and the agility things. The problem with the agility things is we need fabric, and we can't craft that until way later. We can do something to get fabric early, though, and that is go loot a crashed ship. We can get fabric in there. This is an exoskeleton. This increases our equipment capacity. This is what we want first. So we need to get the ability to make this so we can get other things. So we're going to need a titanium, a silicon, and a magnesium. Well, we definitely have the titanium right here. I remember seeing a magnesium over here. Problem is I didn't see much silicon over there, so we need to go and get the silicon. Which I guess we're going to get over here, because I remember there was some over here. That's the iron. That's more iron. That's more iron. Is this the silicon right here? Silicon. All right. Well, let's go back and make some exoskeletons. And real quick, we'll go into this big one here, because we're going to need... Oh, we do have a food on me. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and drink and eat. As you can see, food does not fill up all the way, but the water does, as I said. All right. So we have the ability to make this. And this will put this on, and then we increase it, and then we can put this. Now we need to build it. Now we need to make this before we go. So I'm going to just clear that out so I can get these things in order. So we need silicon and 2 magnesium here. So let's get on with getting some more magnesium. Okay. Now we have our flashlight. We can just go ahead and go back into the pod and get that torch done, because we can craft that at a tier 1. Okay, and now we have our flashlight. Okay, for night times. Okay. Now what else can we craft before we head out? Did I make... No, I only made the tier 1 oxygen deal, right? Yeah, I need I want the tier 2 one before we go for sure. So let's see. So we need 1 silicon, 1 cobalt, 1 titanium. So I have a cobalt, I have a titanium. Let me get this iron in here. I need a silicon and 2 magnesium again. Okay. Well, we definitely have silicon back out here. And I see a magnesium right there. 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 All right. Now we can make our tier 2 oxygen tank. Now what we have to do... I don't know if they changed that, actually. We can try it out without doing it, but I think you have to take off the tier 1 oxygen tank to make the tier 2. I'm not sure. Nope, you don't need to do that anymore. Well, that's nice, and it automatically upgrades it for you. So now we have 200 O2. Give me a second to get me a drink. All right. Let's see what else we can make before we go. All right. can we make... No, we can't make that. All right, so we are set to go. We need to go and get things to make things. So we need to get this made and that made. We need the stuff to make those. So let's see. We need 3 iron. 1 titanium. I'm going to need a food and I'm going to need a piece of ice. Let's see if we can find a silicon before silicon and the titanium before we go. So this should be the silicon and we're good. All right. Let's set out on the adventure here. So if I remember correctly where we need to go, we need to go this way to get the iridium. I'm not going to check the chest, even though that would be kind of nice, but I'm not going to check it. Ah, that's a problem. I forgot to do something before we left. I forgot to make that ice into water. I do have... I'm going to need another silicon and another iron. Okay. So let's see. This is the iron, and I'm going to need another silicon if I can find one. Here we go. Because I'm going to have to make a crafter because I forgot to craft the ice before we left. So I think it's this way. All right. So first things first. Let's make that. We don't have the... Why don't we have the titanium? What? Hello. I'm confused. I could have swore I got everything I was supposed to get. Well, we're going to be passing out again. Didn't we get everything? Did I forget to get titanium or something? I think I forgot to get titanium or something. It's the only thing I can think of. But I could have swore... Oh, I needed 2 titanium. I got 1. Make sure you bring the correct number of things. And also, before we go, we'll go ahead and get the... deal again. Now I need to just find some damn titanium now. Make sure you bring the correct number of supplies with you. There we go. And we'll go back and I'll go ahead and bring the ice with me because we'll take an extra ice with us just in case we need it. We were almost there to where we needed to be. Damn it. All right. Craft 10 items. We're barely surviving. Yeah, we passed out twice so far. So yeah, we barely surviving. But yeah, I did not bring the extra titanium. I did not get an extra titanium I needed to make the door. You can't get into the living compartment without a door. So you need both. You need both the living compartment and the door. So yeah, that was an oopsie on my part. And also sun's rising again already, which is nice. All right. So here was some titanium right here, but there wasn't any up here, I guess, where we were, because I just could not find any. Of course, I was panicking and wasn't really watching what I was doing. So yeah, that's a whole thing. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and deconstruct that because we no longer need it on us as we're alive. Ah, well, there's our extra backpack slot. That's good. I was hoping to get that before we had to go, but whatever. Here we go. This is where we need to be, in here. If I remember correctly, this is where we need to be. I hope it's correct. Yep, that red stuff over there. That's where we need to be. So I'm going to go ahead and back here, up on this ridge, is I'm going to go ahead and craft this thing. Come on. And that. There we go. And in we go. Because we're going to be leaving these around in certain areas. And this is one of the areas we want to leave this stuff in. Because this is where we go to get this stuff over here. The, if I can get close to it, there we go. Iridium is what we need. And we want to bring some of this back with us. So let's go ahead and look and get some things. Also, I need the crafting risk. It's just 1 iron. Okay. Yeah, so every chest you take apart is actually extra stuff. As another chest you can put down. Going to be grabbing mainly iridium here. I do not think there is a crouching system in this game. I've been trying to, but I can't seem to crouch. I don't know if there is fall damage. There might be fall damage, so do be aware of that. Okay. You can kind of bunny hop up cliffs a little bit. Don't try to go too extreme, but you can do a little bit. How are we doing? Yeah, let's grab some more. Grab a couple more. And go ahead and go back in here. Just go up this. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't know where the hell I am. Yeah, I'm way too far away. I'm going to pass. Oh, it's right down here. But I'm still too far away. I'm going to pass out again. But you spawned in the last place you were. But you spawned in the last place you were, so the last room you were in, basically. If you're not been in a room in a long time, I think it puts you at your pod. But yeah. So I'm gonna throw this stuff in here. We did drop some things, but we can go back out and get it real quick. It was up here, wasn't it? We were up here. Yeah, we were right here. Okay, I'll go ahead and get some aluminum as well. I gotta go back out real quick. No, I don't. Okay. I thought I didn't have a water bottle with me. I was worried there for a second. Go ahead and drink and eat here. Just wanted to make another chest here. Because I want to kind of keep them separate. So I can actually, I'm not going to be able to, but what I want to eventually do is be able to fill these things up with the special items around here. That way, if I have to, I can just come over and grab some things and just go from there. Don't grab the stuff that you can get elsewhere. Well, I'm not going to. You can, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to grab the stuff that I can't get elsewhere and put it in a chest so I can do this. Now, really quickly, what was the... what was the keybind for the auto store? I done forgot. K. Okay. There you go. That's all been delivered. Out and grab more. That was weird. So I'm just going to grab aluminum now. Head back to our little cubby hole here. Ah. You know what? Sure. Okay. Yeah, this is a good find. So we got some water, some food, some aluminum, and some iron. I'm going to leave the iron, take the food right now. Okay, so that's full. All right, so I'm going to take out 4 aluminum and 4 extra, 4 iridium, and we'll go from there. Yeah, all right. And we're going to head back. We do have the food and the water with us. We should be full, so I don't think we'll need to make a box on our way, because we're going directly there. Can we get some iron? That's what I'm looking for. I need 2 iron. My inventory is full. Just going to go ahead and make a spare one here. I was getting kind of low. Grab an ice on the way back so we can have an extra water bottle in case we need it when we need it. Grab some iron for some extra storages when we get back. All right, so what we're looking for now, we can make the tier 2 backpack with the iron, the silicon, and some titanium. Okay. Silicon. Let's go over here and see if we got anything in here besides the food. Yeah, we got an iron and a cobalt. Okay, we need 1 titanium, which is right here. So this will allow us to get a bigger backpack, which is nice. We have a bigger backpack. All right. So if we wanted to make, we were going to make the heater. That's our next process. So we needed the iridium, which I have 1 of, okay, an iron and a silicon. silicon, 1 iron. Okay. And we're back in range of our crafting deal, so now we can just do this. But also this has to go inside as well, which means I need another one of those. Okay, so I need another iron. Let's make 3 more living compartments. I know what to do. I know what I want to do. My food level is low, but that's okay. We got food and water on us. So I want iron. I want titanium. Titanium. Iron. Iron. I need at least 3 titanium. And I need 6 iron. So what I should be able to do is do this. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Now give me that. Okay. I need 3 more chests, I think. I need more iron. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Cobalt. I need 1 more for cobalt. So I think I have everything now for what I have right now. Right? Oh, I need one for ice. That would be nice to have one dedicated to ice for that. And then, do I have another? Yes, I do. Let's put that there, and this is going to be our food. Okay. Let's empty out this thing. Also, if I'm not mistaken, you can't take this apart. I'm going to keep the oxygen in here with the food right now. Okay, so silicon. Do I have any of that? That goes in there. An iron in here. Ice in here. Cobalt in here. Aluminum and iridium. And there we go. All right. Now let's put down the this. And now we lost power. So we need do I have I need them to go get some more iron real quick so we can make power. Now we have to keep power, otherwise we don't get oxygen out of this thing. This will keep oxygen because it's forever powered. But you need power for these things, these other things, to give you oxygen. And the power is global, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to, like, run lines or anything. All right. Now it wants us to craft the screen progress. Which I have no idea how we go about getting screen progress. I don't see that. Let's see if it's in the unlock somewhere. This one, we have to get to 8p. We have to get to 2.0 NK heat. So that's going to be a little bit. All right. Well, I guess we can go ahead and also make this thing so we can see our energy levels and keep track of it. All right, so we're going to need an iron, a silicon, and a magnesium. All right. Iron, a silicon, and a magnesium. One iron. I'm going to go ahead and just grab things as we go. Not going to worry about the cobalt because we haven't needed cobalt really yet. Gotta be close enough to it, otherwise it kind of messes up. Storm's coming in. Oh, it's a meteor shower as well. Well, that's not good. Hopefully we don't get hit. Can we make it inside? Yes! Ah! Not today! Not today, oxygen. Well, that sucks. Alright, so let's throw the silicon in there, the magnesium in its thing, the iron in its thing, and then we can just push K and everything's deposited. Great. Alright. So we can make one of these things. So let's make screen. Now, meteor shower is both good and bad. It's bad in that if it hits you, bye. But if you don't get hit, and I don't think it can damage your compartments. It might be able to damage your wind turbines and stuff. I can't remember. But I don't think it can damage your compartments. But what it does is it brings resources down. So you could get like really, really rare resources out of this thing. So here is our power. We have 0.25 kilowatts available. Is it gone? Nope, not done yet. Still going. All right. Well, we're going to call it here for the first episode. It's been about an hour, a little bit over an hour now, about a minute. And I think I'm having a blast. I hope you're enjoying me passing out because I'm a dumbass, but I'm having fun with it. So we'll come back next time with more Planet Crafter. Like I said, this is going to be a full series for me. I'm going until either I finish the game or I get bored. I am hoping to finish the game, and we'll see how it goes from there. So thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm having fun. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world.